The screech of metal on metal tears through the suffocating silence. Ahead, the tracks split. On one, 5 strangers, bound and helpless, their cries swallowed by the looming shadows. On the other, your only child, their innocent eyes wide with terror, gazing directly at you. A heavy lever, cold and unforgiving, sits beside you. One swift movement, and fate is sealed. The choice is yours, etched in the blood and tears of strangers, or the agonizing silence of your own broken heart. The trolley barrels forward, a relentless harbinger of despair. Can you sacrifice your own child for an abstract greater good? Or can you live with the knowledge that your hands pulled the lever, condemning 5 souls to oblivion for selfish love?
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This dilemma pits primal instinct against utilitarian logic. The raw, visceral urge to protect one's offspring is hardwired, a biological imperative that often overrides rational thought. Yet, society often champions the greater good, demanding a cold, calculated sacrifice. To choose your child is to be undeniably human, but also to condemn others. To choose the strangers is to embody a terrifying, almost alien, selflessness. What does your choice reveal about the very core of your being? Is love a blinding force or a justifiable reason to bend the rules of morality? Lost in the desolate expanse of a frozen wasteland, your small group dwindles. Supplies are gone, hope is a fading whisper. Days have blurred into an eternity of hunger and cold. A silent, terrifying truth hangs in the frigid air. Without drastic action, none will survive. The unspoken question gnaws at every mind. Is one life worth sacrificing to save the many? The eyes of the weak flicker, haunted by unspoken dread. The strong look away, grappling with a choice that will forever stain their souls, regardless of the outcome. Life hangs by a thread. Who plays God? Who deserves to live, and who is deemed expendable? Can you look into their eyes as you condemn them, or can you endure the slow, agonizing demise of everyone?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This scenario rips away the thin veneer of civilization, exposing the raw, brutal calculus of survival. It forces us to confront the very nature of humanity when pushed to its absolute breaking point. Is it a testament to self-preservation or a descent into savagery? The decision to sacrifice one for the many, while seemingly logical, irrevocably alters the moral landscape of the survivors. It transforms them from victims to perpetrators, forever burdened by the blood on their hands, even if it meant their very lives. What price survival? The intelligence confirms it. A devastating, irreversible global catastrophe is mere hours away. You possess the sole means to stop it, but it requires an unthinkable act. The true culprit, a ghost in the shadows, is beyond reach. Your only option is to frame an innocent, easily malleable individual, convincing the world they are the mastermind. This innocent will suffer, their life irrevocably destroyed, but billions will be saved. The weight of the world rests on your shoulders, and the clock is ticking down to zero, demanding a decision no one should ever have to make. A silent, personal apocalypse. Can you condemn an innocent soul to save billions? Is the lie justifiable when the stakes are global? Or will you stand by and watch humanity burn for the sake of abstract truth?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This dilemma probes the dark heart of consequentialism. Does the end truly justify the means, especially when the means involves destroying an innocent life? Framing someone is a profound betrayal of justice, a corruption of the very principles we claim to uphold. Yet, the alternative is annihilation. This choice forces us to question the definition of good and evil. Is there a point where the scale of suffering outweighs the sanctity of individual truth? What kind of world would we create by choosing such a path, even if it saves us from oblivion? A shadow stalks your town. Children vanish without a trace, leaving behind only the chilling silence of their absence. Panic grips every parent, a cold fear that settles deep in the bones. Then, a solution emerges, a revolutionary neural implant, guaranteeing constant, real-time tracking of your child. Perfect safety, absolute protection. The catch? It's permanent, unremovable, sacrificing any future semblance of privacy or independent thought. You clutch your child close, their warmth a fragile comfort. Do you trade their freedom for their life, or risk their abduction for the preservation of their privacy? Is absolute security worth absolute surveillance? Can you truly protect them by turning them into a perpetual prisoner? Or will you risk the unimaginable, knowing you could have prevented it?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This dilemma explores the terrifying trade-off between security and freedom, amplified by the primal fear of parental loss. It's a slippery slope into a panopticon society, where the cost of safety is the very essence of individual autonomy. While the immediate threat is terrifyingly real, the long-term implications of such an implant are deeply unsettling. What kind of future are we building for our children when we sacrifice their fundamental right to privacy? Does love become a cage, or does true protection lie in fostering a world where such extreme measures aren't necessary? A virulent plague sweeps the globe, decimating populations. You are the last doctor in a besieged city, holding the only remaining dose of a miracle cure. 2 patients lie before you, both equally deserving, both on the precipice of death. Patient A, a brilliant scientist whose research could unlock future cures, but who lives a solitary life. Patient B, a loving single parent of 3 young children, their family's sole provider, but whose societal impact is less celebrated. The medicine is finite. Only one can live. The weight of their lives, and the lives they touch, presses down on you. Who deserves to live more? Is it the one who serves humanity, or the one who nurtures a family? Can you justify choosing one life over another, knowing the profound impact of your decision?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This dilemma forces us to confront the uncomfortable task of assigning value to human lives, a moral quagmire for any ethical framework. Do we prioritize societal contribution or the intrinsic value of familial connection? Utilitarianism might lean towards the scientist for the greater good, but deontology would struggle, seeing both lives as equally valuable. This choice reveals our biases, our inherent judgments about what constitutes a worthwhile life. It's a stark reminder that even in the pursuit of saving lives, we can be forced into choices that fundamentally challenge our humanity.